Hey guys, Accidental Boar here for episode 27. Let's get started.
Off we go. Hydra, I feel like we're just not getting through to one another here. Blood and darkness. Till you reconstitute again.
Off to taint Elysium again?
Bad time to be a little short of coin.
Dang.
Onward then.
Yeah, this is going to be a pretty weak resource run.
Another day or night in paradise. that, huh? Whichever god I don't pick won't be pleased. Desolation.
Why would you side with... Ugh. Why do I even bother with some lesser god?
Sorry, Artemis. She's angry now.
Good thing you're nowhere near our mountaintop, or I'd have shot you for that stunt myself.
My next opponent has arrived in short order.
Short order? That was another jab about my height, wasn't it?
I do not jab. All of my strength goes into every strike. Observe. Enough, short one.
Till next time, sir.
To think, young sprout, our strategist Athena, warrior goddess, sprang from Zeus's head. I would expect that no high intellect could come from there.
Please do not mind the Lady Demeter's good-natured sense of humor, Zagreus. She and my father often like to jest with one another, even in the most difficult times.
Shivering. Death approaches.
Ugh.
I'm here. What do you say we deal some death together, Zagreus? Together.
Yeah.
Oh, it twitches. That I can actually deal with. Hey.
That's Eurydice's song.
What? Knew for splinters at you, didn't she? There's lots of witches in your dad's place, huh? Witchcraft must be pretty dangerous for all those mortals up there. Pretty dangerous for you, too.
I'm aware. Achilles, wanted to ask you more about the weapons I've been using. They can change shape. So they've molded themselves to suit me and remember their past wielders, something like that?
Something like that. They seem alive, don't they? Taking everything in. I think they long predate even your father's time. Some have seen many different owners. Chances are you shall not be the last.
In the meantime, I'll take good care of them.
The much-feared Cerberus licks endlessly at something on the floor.
You're my good boy, yes you are.
No.
question for you, Father. The name Kore happen to mean anything to you by any chance?
What? Where did you... Ah, the cold witch brought it up, did she? Never repeat that name again. Not here, nor anywhere, you hear me, boy? Know only this. The one called by that name despised it even more than I.
So let's see. Demeter's daughter went missing. She wound up down here. I happened. Mother left. Demeter and everyone else on Olympus apparently has no idea. That about right? Tell me what happened.
I'll tell you nothing. Keep meddling in matters that you cannot understand, and you'll incur the wrath of Olympus on all that you hold dear. And know that it is not for my sake that I'm warning you.
You can't hide the truth forever. You sing beautifully, mate. If only Eurydice could hear you singing this right now.
Oh, thanks for the sentiment, my friend. It's just... when I sing this song of hers, I've this feeling where my heart once was that... well, perhaps she can.
Perhaps she can. Those spices working out all right. Not much obliged. I'll buy that. Now to give me strength. What's going on, Skelly?
New arrows or something there? Trying to bore me to death with all this...
Let me see you now for what you truly are. Which to choose? Go with that one.
This one's difficult to deal with.
Get killed again.
You're not to speak of that accursed Mount Olympus in this household, do you hear me? Nor shall you invoke the names of its inhabitants.
At last I know the gods more than by name. Aegis grows stronger. How careless of me. Mine now.
Would that I knew the goddess Nyx myself, my kin. So many of my wars are waged by night. I am most grateful, and I wish her well.
The war is on.
Welcome, denizens, to the chat.
The power of the gods.
Which, I mean, we won't get that for a hot second, considering it takes 2,000 for just the next level of that.
Come on, Tombstone. Shattered that. Lady Artemis, I am indebted to you for the strength and cunning you have given me.
Look, Zagreus, I don't know what to say except for the thanks. Living on Olympus here, I'm surrounded by my family, but I always felt alone. I know that's not the same as your experience, but I'm just saying I relate to what you're going through.
The hunt is on.
Hey.
Hello. Hey, sir. What's the latest, Boldy? Had any good tumbles down that hill of late? Cheers.
Boldy is grateful.
Hey, sir. I've always wondered, what were you like back when you were alive? Were you always this wise?
Might surprise you, Highness. I have a bit of royalty in me myself. Not on your level, mind, but I was very much a king. Though, I'll be honest, I wasn't much of a good man.
Huh. I thought I sensed the royalty in you. Although I can't imagine you as anything besides the gentleman I know you for, my friend.
Well, that is awful kind of you to say. Though I would like to think my punishment here wasn't without warrant. At least I've had a lot of time to think it through. You got it.
Cheers, mate.
Keep fighting, Highness.
Ringers. More coming. Back. Power of Olympus. Stronger still. Thanatos?
returned. We'll catch up later. Now let's deal with these wretches and be done.
At least I actually stand a chance in this area.
I don't have control, thanks.
All clear.
Enough. Hang on to this for me. Should be clear.
Gone.
Hey.
My
Monies.
coffers are not yours for pillaging.
Actually, they are. In fact, I paid your very own house contractor to make them available to me. With your money.
Back to the lowest depths with them.
Dang, there was a chaos portal there.
Here we go again.
We have a pest problem.
Don't worry, I'll take care of it, even though you never loved me.
You lived through all that.
Indeed.
Here we are. Which path? I could use this. I've got one. What do you know? A hellfish. I'll take this one. I feel stronger. One Fury Sister coming up.
Electo?
Can't get rid of me, Meg.
I know that Thanatos assisted you in getting to this point. I don't appreciate his interference.
I'm sure you'll have a chance to tell him back at home.
He has domain over the wretched shades, but his power has no sway with me. And neither does your own.
Of that, I must disagree. Unlikely, but thanks for the thought.
seeing you. My weapons can grow even stronger now.
Yeah.
Megara seems to be having difficulties.
Off to Asphodel. Keepsakes hold power.
You know what? I'll keep this one for now, I think.
Payment in full. So much for Tartarus. The Asphodel Meadows. Second rule. That was 5 seconds, right?
Indeed.
Moving on. Good to be back here.
Katie's kid. What'd he say, hun? I mean about the song. Bet he loved it, didn't he? But I don't know for sure, and I've been wondering. Kind of a lot, I guess.
No need to wonder any longer. He sings it beautifully around the house sometimes. It has a sadder sound to it than when you sing, but you've inspired him again, as you've done many times before, from what I know.
Huh, so it's a hit is what you're saying then. I had a feeling about that one. Sometimes you put some words together, and right then and there you know you've got something special.
Yeah, let's try our luck.
Try this.
Really hit the spot.
Take care.
For a bit.
Hey, monies.
That does not belong to you. Who's going to clean all this up?
There.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure who cleans this up. That sounds like a you problem.
Thank you, mate.
It's not typically the attack I like, but with Ares' thing available, I might be able to use it for a minute. Man, we haven't seen this one in a while.
There goes the power couple.
in the name of Hades?
Nice.
Message for you, boss. It says, you're rather slow. If only somebody could help you out with that. Ha! Fancy that? What a coincidence.
Godspeed.
Dang. Oh well. I didn't have enough to buy anything in the meeting anyway.
Good enough to eat.
Bone Hydra, how come we never talk?
Well, I have one more shiny. That means we can buy one thing from the contractor.
No paradise awaits you, boy.
I think I'll save the money, honestly. Yeah, we're just going to Elysium. I can change it on the next one. Get wrecked, scrub.
There. That's a cuff, all right. A surprise. That's for last time. Hear me on my authority.
That'll be useful against Hades, actually. Ah, so will this.
More of you, huh? Should put some extra punch into this shield. Feels lighter than before.
Yes, we got another prophecy. Flame wheels. I don't remember what those are.
Farewell. My plan to get a hold of you via the boatman worked out flawlessly. Harness the might of the sea then, why don't you?
It's high tide. Delicious. Asterius.
You are more skilled than I expected, short one. A rematch is most certainly in order.
You're going to force a rematch each time I manage to defeat you, aren't you?
We and our victories are all impermanent here in Elysium. We live, such as it is, for moments such as these.
Since it was a dataless one, I think we actually get something good out of it. The prophecy, I mean, if I remember right.
Stand down. I concede.
Got you, Bullman. Hello, Lord Ares. Olympus, I accept this message.
Hey.
I spent so much of my short life alone, but now, what is this lingering and meaningless experience where for eternity, all I've to think on is a few bright glimpses that I spent with him, not by myself? Something the matter there, stranger? Or have you come to torment me some more with idle chat?
You know Achilles, don't you, sir? You're Patroclus. Achilles serves us at my home. He trained me. He sends you his regards and love. He says to tell you he is thinking of you always.
That name. So then you've seen him, have you? In your father's house? And want me to believe he said all that? You'll forgive me if I am a little skeptical. In life, I left Achilles, and in death, he left me. We're even. And we've nothing left to say to one another now.
But that can't possibly be true. There must be some misunderstanding here. You haven't spoken since you died?
We haven't, no. And I don't think we shall. But you can humor him for me, I guess. Tell him I'm doing perfectly all right, won't you?
I'm rich.
That is private property.
But old man, have you
You
considered
don't find better things to do.
finders keepers, loser sleepers?
No urns permitted in this chamber. Just what I need. This is my fight.
No teaching. That's okay.
Big crowd, huh?
It is as the king said. You will not leave Elysium except through us.
What a coincidence. You will never guess what I had planned to do the whole time. Honestly, guys, I kept forgetting I can do that whenever I want.
I can't.
Yeah, that's right. Once per chamber.
Lord Dionysus, give me strength.
Hey, Lord Dionysus. Don't. He's but a wee little twat.
I got to shut one. To my greatest fan.
This is Elysium though, so I do have to switch.
Okay.
Nothing. Alright, well.
Courtesy of the Pact. The edge of Father's realm.
Those chambers are relatively easy to deal with. Get wrecked, bro.
The thing to know about this family, dearest, is that each of us, we have our little quirks. Although we always stick together and our love for one another perseveres.
Oh, what do we have here, little Hades? Seems to me that you have company. Well, I'll just leave the two of you alone. My lips are sealed tighter than a warship hull.
Oh, feel free to stay, Poseidon. I was just explaining what an idiot you are, though you're able to articulate this best. Anyway, dearest, what was I on about?
See, it's just, you know, I'm fine.
Duo power. Which tunnel? a satyr sack already.
Hey.
Gods grant me strength. Sharpen my senses. Acquired taste. Enough of this place. Got this delicious sack of meal for you, boy.
Thus has the prince again persuaded fearsome Cerberus to get out of his way.
See you, boy. I'm back, Father.
She was the queen. Queen of the underworld. My queen. Commanding reverence and awe and fear. She was not just... what was the term you used? A consolation prize. You are as disrespectful to her as you are to me.
Oh, what would you even know? You claim so much respect for her, yet you didn't even respect her enough to tell her what happened after she left. But what am I saying? I know you love her still, Father. That best explains all the terrible choices you've made.
All the terrible choices I've made. By the time you have existed for as long as I have, pray you will have made fewer. Although I fear you shall surpass me in at least this one regard. Walk away.
That's right.
Stubborn oaf.
Miserable husk of a man.
What would you know of misery? Darkness.
I mean, I have to look at your face sometimes. Isn't that basically just a textbook definition? Looks like it worked.
We're not finished. You'll perish yet. Wide open. Darkness.
Okay.
boy. You think you are superior to me? You are a fool. Ungrateful.
Bye. In my father's name. Blood. Beautiful.
You're back?
Mother.
In case you guys are wondering, I look at these because there's sometimes fishing up here.
You can't do this to me, Mother. You said Father is no fool, and neither are you. There has to be a way to fix this. Not just with you and Father, but with everyone. There has to be a way.
You have your father's stubbornness. Listen to me. You're endangering everything you care about by coming here. Don't you understand? Besides...
What? Besides what? Tell me, please.
The truth is that I like it here, Zagreus. I've done well for myself on my own. And your father, he has his domain to look after. The feelings he once had for me, feelings we shared, they fade with time. You'll understand someday.
No, I won't be understanding anything of the sort. Father still loves you, I'm sure of it. And he owes you an apology, damn it. I cannot make amends with you on his behalf. Something only you can do together.
What do you mean he still loves me, Zagreus? How would you know?
Because... I'm his blasted son, that's how I know. But trust me isn't ever good enough, I know that too. I'll prove it to you, Mother. Just you wait and see.
Oh, you're fading, son. You don't need to prove anything to me. Please don't do anything rash. All of us made our choices. Now we have to live with them. Isn't it enough to know that I'm safe? That I'm content to be alone?
No. It's not enough for me, because this blasted family, it cannot just keep hiding from its problems, running from them. We're stuck with one another. We have to do everything we can for one another.
Oh, my dear boy.
We have to. No, not yet. God damn it all. Again.
Whoa. Welcome to the House of Hades. Glory and death.
All right, Hypnos. Achilles, I need your help. Cerberus? Father.
Dang it. I have enough of the thing, but I want this. You know what?
Need more of those, so here. I'll have that nectar.
I need that, so...
Hey Meg, you're off duty, aren't you? Look, I was just hoping you might want to split this with me. Best if I could find out there and I would give it all to you. It's just... maybe you wouldn't mind some company. From me.
You sound a little tongue-tied, Zagreus. Just like you always used to around me.
It's because you're a hottie.
You're not exactly easy to approach, you know. So, how about it then? Care for a drink with me?
Open it up and we can go from there. You should have seen the look on your face. You act a lot more confidently now. Though, I think deep down you're still that inexperienced little godling that you used to be.
And I think deep down you're not the heartless harbinger of retribution that you want for everyone to think you are. But I can keep your secret if you're willing to keep mine. What do you say?
That sounds an awful lot like blackmail, Zagreus. You'd stoop to that with me?
No, I was just... that's not what I meant at all.
I just want to see you squirm. Thanks for the company and for the drink. Guess I'll be seeing you around.
Yeah, thanks. No, can't go this way just yet.
Oh, okay. I was like, why won't it let me?
Hey, Fan, come join me in the lounge for old time's sake. Coast is clear. The work can wait.
You're really asking me to join you for a drink? I mean, you know what? Sure. The work can wait.
I somehow knew, you know. I always knew you weren't going to stay. You were so restless here. You just needed a reason to leave. And I hoped you wouldn't find one this quickly. Ugh, what am I saying? You have no idea.
No, I know exactly what you're saying, Fan. I'm sorry that I'm putting you through all of this. It's something that I have to do. But I'm glad we know the truth about me now. Maybe we can move on from there.
I've always lacked your optimism, Zag. Anyway, the work has waited long enough. I need to get back to it. Thanks for the drink. Watch yourself out there, Zagreus. I have to go.
See you, Than.
What is it, lad? What's wrong? What can I do?
Let me in Father's chambers, please.
That's high atop the list of things I'm not to do for anyone, and under any circumstances. What is it you need? I've never even been in there myself.
I don't know, but if I know Father, and I think I do, he's got to have something of hers in there. Of Mother's. She still doesn't get it, doesn't believe me about him, and I said I'd prove it, that he cares for her.
All right, slow down, I understand. Look, this can get me in a lot of trouble like you've no idea. And not just me, so be careful and be quick while he's still out. Take this and go. Don't leave anything there out of place, all right?
Thank you. Say, Orpheus, Eurydice told me your songs, some of them came from her. She seems quite brilliant. You choose your muse as well.
I owe my everything to my Eurydice. She authored many of my songs indeed, and she inspired many, many more. Whilst living, we collaborated frequently, you see.
But weren't you the famous one? I don't understand why she doesn't share your renown.
It is but one of life's injustices, I fear. I always sang her praises every chance I had, and she asserted herself splendidly. Yet even still, our listeners believed our songs, they came from me. What else could I have done?
I don't exactly know the ways of mortals, mate, but I'm pleased to hear you always giving credit where it's due.
I know no other way, my friend.
Hey, Nyx, I would have you know, I'm now proud owner of my very own chthonic companion. You really built them to last. Just not very many of them, apparently. I'd all but given up on ever finding one.
I sensed this outcome, and it pleases me. Though you never would have simply discovered such a thing. They each are unique artifacts that must be given willingly if they are to retain their shape and power.
I have to say, and I do mean this as a compliment, it's hard for me to imagine Night Incarnate herself fashioning these little keepsakes to be given between friends.
Do not mistake them for their unassuming look. Within them is the strength of an unbreaking bond between two souls conjoined.
And I just adore them.
The stoic lord and master of the house possesses wealth beyond imagining, a portion of which he has used for a crisp set of attire for every passing day.
I knew it. It's just capes.
Also, these are also capes. This pile is also capes. There's capes over here.
In his lord father's very private chambers, Zagreus, the lock-removing prince, discovers a most delicately painted likeness of none other than Persephone herself, A coat of dust suggests it has remained here for some time.
He's never stopped thinking of her. Ugh, what a fool.
Ah, that's right, I can't see that yet.
Find what you need.
I did, thank you. Where is everybody?
I'll go with this one.
Since Father's not paying us any heed, what say we go with this assignment, Contractor?
Because that one's very helpful since bosses drop that. But I need to save the rest of that stuff.
Here you go. Here are the gems.
Kind of a bummer, but I need to.
Hey, Dusa, here's some more of this really, really good nectar for you. Please keep up the wonderful work, and more importantly, keep being your wonderful self.
I'm really very flattered, Prince, but I've just been so busy lately that I haven't even had a chance to try the last bottle you gave me, so you want this back? Maybe for someone else?
Please, it's yours. Besides, you must have some time off coming up when you can enjoy it, don't you?
Oh, I mean, maybe I do. I think maybe I do, except nobody's told me anything about that. And besides, there's so much work to do around the house still. I just can't leave everything like this.
Will you enjoy, all right?
There we go.
Fine work, wretched broker.
Two Titan blood for one ambrosia. That's a ripoff.
The prophecy has been fulfilled.
There we go. Alright guys, we'll call that this episode, and I'll see you for the next one.